On this episode of Road Dirt, we go playing in the dirt. Stick around. Hey, this is Rob with Road Dirt, and we are in Union Point, Georgia at the Georgia Off-Road Adventures, formerly known as Durham Town, a massive off-road, dual sport and adventure bike complex here in this part of the country for a special ride. It's been, I think this is like the 5th or 6th year, and I'm with my friend Barry Brew of Cycle World of Athens and Mark Alpertson up here. There's Mark. And we're participating in what's called the Scull Shoals Adventure Rally. And it's taking place across 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The ride I'm here specifically for is tomorrow, and we'll be doing about 150 or so, 160 or so miles of off-road, of just off-road and dirt roads, forestry roads, things like that. And I'm going to be riding this little bike right here. It's a 2022 Honda CRF 300L that the good folks at Honda Motorsports have put under me for the weekend, and really for an extended review as well. So I figured, what better way to, you know, test out a really cool little dual sport than go ride some dirt. Really 2 reasons. Because 1, we're getting to review that little bike, and 2, our generation, me and Barry and Mark, our generation are the ones that are really fueling the adventure and dual sport segment, which is the fastest growing segment in motorcycling right now. So why is that? Why are us old guys wanting to get back into the dirt again? Well, we're gonna ride for a bit. What's that, Barry? We don't want to get old. He hit the nail on the head. We think we're younger than we are, but we'll see. Our neck, our knees, and our backs might say otherwise. But hey, we're gonna have some. We're gonna do some riding and make a day of it, make a weekend of it. So stick around. We'll go for a ride tomorrow. So here we are, Saturday morning. It's 8:00 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Scull Shoals Dual Sport and ADV ride today. It's going to be exciting. So it's supposed to be about 200 riders or so in it. About 150 miles of just nothing but off-road, forestry roads, dirt roads, gravel. So for a street guy, this is going to be quite an experience. So looking forward to it, a little anxious about it, but I'm with a good crew of guys that'll guide me and won't leave me, won't lose me. Looking forward to it. Well, here we are a little bit in, and man, I guess we're about an hour and a half in, aren't we, Barry? Something like that. And just nothing but dirt, gravel. And I had my first off. I dumped it. It was like, it wasn't even a ditch. It was a freaking ravine that went across the road. that we were crossing, and I hit it wrong and dumped it over, and
You did well though. You just bounced right back up.
none the worse for wear, I guess.
That's right.
Yeah. So onward and inward, wherever the heck we are.
Well, we're in Scull Shoals right now.
Okay.
We're at the historical Scull Shoals. This is where we're at. Yeah.
Scull Shoals Historic
that's
Site.
what the ride's called, and it's actually raising money for that.
It is, for the Scull Shoals Historical Society. Yeah. So, continuing on, yeah. Absolutely beautiful day. Whew, lunch stop. It's been about a 70-mile morning so far. And this was the lunch stop. So just pulled in a few minutes ago back here at Georgia Off-Road Adventures and in Union Point, Georgia. Man, it has been years since I've ridden so many dirt roads and, you know, on a dirt bike. And had a little bit of an off at one point, like I said earlier. Dumped the bike on a crazy ravine that fouled several of us. But the rest of the riding was just, man, learning how to let the bike float underneath me again after all these years, just running over gravel and dirt, and did a little bit of road here and there to get to other dirt roads. Had lunch in a little bitty town called Rayleigh's or something like that, little bitty town, and a little burger joint, barbecue joint on the side of the road. Did some other loops on some other roads. Some of the group went out to a rock quarry that when they said it was really slick, wet granite, I decided to pass. I'm a veteran on the street, amateur on the dirt. So I figured I'm getting old enough. I know my limits. And the limits on that little bike right there, though, are few and far between. That is a phenomenal little motorcycle. And for my first time dirting it in quite a while, the little Honda CRF 300L served me well. Great little bike. So, so the question remains, you know, is why are us older guys, 45, 50 somethings and up, why are we getting back into the dirt? I think a guy named Tony summed it up best. He said, I used to love to ride as a kid, and I would just take off on a dirt bike down dirt roads just for the peace and solitude and enjoying nature. And he says, I still do. He says, while I've got the neck and the knees and the back, why not take a shot at it for however much longer I can? So I said, you know, that's a pretty good assessment. We actually ended up riding together, me, him, and a gal named Angie, who actually had a GPS, and they ran a great pace for me, so I stuck with them. Good crew. So, well, here we are, back at the Georgia Off-Road Adventures. This is Rob with Road Dirt on behalf of our friends with Cycle World of Athens. Barry and Mark, thanks for inviting me. Glenn and Steve and the other crew here that with Georgia Dual Sport Riders. They're a group on Facebook too. You can check them out there. And the good folks here at Georgia Off-Road Adventures. I want to say thank you very much. This is Rob with Road Dirt. Ride life.